for a baseball team. And his name
Whoa.
is an anagram for San Diego Padres,
Yeah,
who
wow.
he played for.
That's a good, wow, that's a good find.
Yeah, it's one of the weirdest fun facts of all time. And I was like, you know what? This is like, he's the most scrimblow baseball player of all time, but he's like one of my favorites. I don't know if he's still in the league, but he's awesome.
He said Scrimblow.
And you know who else? I was not going to say a Scrimblow, but I almost did because we're talking about it.
You know who else is Scrimbling the Bimblin?
You know what? Kazma is a Scrimblow, though. He's the lovable Scrimblow of DFW.
That is true. I've never heard a more accurate description of Kazma. But literally, that is tried and true textbook. Whoa, I was not sure if that side B was going to get there.
Oh my god, that one does, and that should be a dead Tispai. Kazma has been so on point with the back airs tonight. It has been ridiculous, and that normally it took him a while to get into the sets to land a lot of the back airs, but he's just right off the gates.
Right, I love that he's already confident with landing it. He shot it out there immediately. Golly, speaking of shooting, that's a shooting star.
And they said Rob up air was difficult to DI.
Oh.
But there's Tispai catching that early up air with Kazma trying to drift in. That, you know, the Mythra up air has reach too, which is very deceptive.
Right.
But 52% built up on Tispai already, and this is where Kazma shines at beat the side B.
Look at all this. Look at this punish just for missing a gyro pickup. He lost his stock for missing gyro.
Welcome to Kazma's gameplay. This guy will put you in his world, and he will not let you out of it.
And it's a world of hurt.
Yeah.
Darkness and pain abound. Which is funny because it's Kazma.
It's a complete contrast to Kazma's character, yeah. Literally a ray of sunshine as a person. But Tispai not feeling that right now. Although, I can't believe that did so little.
I was expecting that to kill, honestly. Wow, nice. Can't challenge Rob too much. Yeah, he jumped off for that.
Yeah, and what's funny is that fully charged neutral B, the Flame Nova, that would have killed Tispai if he had connected it, because he was absolutely way too low to make it back. With the hit lag and having the whole level 3 of it dragging down, probably wouldn't have made it back. But in the end, Kazma gets to walk away with the victory anyways, takes one game of a best-of-5 set. Need 3 to win.
Yep, it did look like it was heading that way, so I know Tispai probably just scrubbed that from his mind. Let's reassess and do this game 1 right. Get myself on the board, jumping in, staying Pyra and Mythra. Like we saw earlier, he does have the Ike on standby, but I'm not sure if we're going to see that versus Kazma or Kazma's Rob.
Yeah, against Rob, you have a host of disadvantages that largely you can circumvent as Mythra, and the biggest thing is that, quite simply, you can outbox Rob with this character, whereas with Ike, you're going to have a whole lot of trouble if the robot gets close. But, you know, Mythra has the ability to fight at any range, and of course, Pyra giving you kill options, and why not also foresight the gyro, which is something I forgot you can just do.
Right. Learning his lesson, trying to pick it up, he said, you know what, I'm just going to dip out of here.
I get a free advantage off of this. Oh!
Excuse me? What kind of Looney Tunes interaction was that?
Well, simply falling out of the side B because of the gyro, and I guess because the gyro is there, you normally associate that with having the tech, but, you know, it's important to keep your wits about you and recognize, well, no, I just fell out of side B, so let me just buffer up B at any point in the situation. But regardless, Kazma the one with the stock advantage again, and this time, oh my gosh, the moment he gets put into a little bit of a disadvantage, gets right back out of it.
Yeah, he's always aware of the reversal.
Okay, you know what? I might have been lying about that Flame Nova earlier. I guess he probably would have made it.
I don't think I think it looked like he had spent his double jump to do that, but
yeah. As it turns out, no, Tispai knows his character better than I do, which is fair.
Surprise.
But Kazma knows how to rock a Rob advantage better than just about anybody out there. Here he'll get to show it off again. He gets the up smash. A juggle against a Mythra is always something nice, because forcing a landing option out of your opponent can lead to something like that.
He is done. Yep. Gonna slap him with the forward air. Such a great move for edge guards, combos. You name it, it does it.
Boxing tools in the air are a premium in this game, and Rob, surprisingly enough, has one.
The foresight coming in, mixing that jab. Get out of my face.
Yeah, I love that.
Dumping on some damage right now.
65, got there quickly, and again the foresight. I'm loving the use of it, and Kazma rare miss on the back air was trying to catch no side B, but rather just the jump back into stage. And Pyra comes out quickly, and this is what I love about Tispai, is that he is not afraid to switch to one of the other ones while he's in advantage, where a lot of people would be scared, right? They'd say, oh, no, maybe my opponent can land if they catch me in the lag of me switching, but no. You get the Pyra out, and you're going to put the fear of God into your opponent.
Right. It's a different disjoint. You got the speed of Pyra, the speed of Mythra with the possibility of Pyra. It's just a lot to think about. Tispai already knows what you may or may not be thinking. Right now, though, I'm thinking, get out of there. Send help.
Get back to center stage. Just make some distance. I think that's been a big part for Tispai in this set, has been that just hasn't been comfortable with his feet on the ground, and good mash mix up there, too. Oh. But Kazma continues to throw out the Whopper with cheese.
I love it. But Tispai, this is his chance.
And right back to the Pyra to try to get the juggle, same as the last stock, but this time Kazma is wise to the timing. Oh my goodness, he's creating so much good space, but this is down to last hit.
The gyro fall-off was so clutch, so choice for Tispai. A very lucky interaction. So now working on this pressure. Options, nice.
Love the patience there from Kazma, just waiting to see if Tispai would pick something, and then you lure him into a rhythm where maybe he's a half step behind, and the Tombstone Crusher.
Yes, the Undertaker himself blessed that up throw. Kazma taking yet another game. Tispai is on the cusp. He's there, right? He has moments of greatness. He has great juggles when things are going well for him, but then Kazma just starts up the motor, and you can't stop a V8 engine like Kazma's Rob. It's terrifying.
He's got the Hemi.
Yeah, oh man, for sure.
Mopar V8.
The Dodge Demon.
The Demon Hellcat Challenger, 900 horsepower. We put drag tires on our car.
Oh goodness. With the headers.
The headers that go. Brum, 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 brum. But man, Tispai. He's working with more of like a, you know, like a 2-liter turbo V6, and it is singing right now with the movement. The thing that needs to change is that margin of error that Tispai is playing with. He will make it back, if only ever so briefly, and a mistimed shield drop from Kazma will let Tispai get back, and this is where he needs to extend that advantage. He needs to maybe forego the possibility of getting a couple hits in some situations just to lower that margin of error so that we're not seeing those untimely demises.
Oh no, you're definitely saying the correct kind of thinking in this situation. That's going to take that stock. The gyro, last time falling off, was up to Tispai's favor, but this time spells his demise. But like you're saying earlier, of course, sometimes you want to do your moves with the intention of set play, not necessarily full advantage or full punishment. It can set you up even better, like that air dodge. Down air gets decimated.
He didn't even need to do that. There's no reason to go down there and do that down air except to put a pin in it. Just look at your opponent's mental state and say, yeah, I'll stomp on that one more time.
Yeah, I'll stick a fork in that.
Yeah, and a fork nearly getting stuck in the outlet. And Tispai says, no, 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 no. That's not a fun thing to do. It's still alive for Tispai. As long as you've got Pyra in the back, your dreams can become reality. But it's up to Tispai to put together a really clean stock right now to get it down to that last stock situation. And again, you have to do that with a little bit of a margin of, if I mess up once, Kazma can kill me for it.
Right. And when you're thinking about that, it can definitely affect your decision making. But I see Tispai is definitely considering the space a little bit better. He's not jumping into the shield just as hard as he was the earlier games. But sometimes it doesn't matter. Kazma finds these hits and puts you in these situations where it almost seems like there's no correct answer.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of times you don't want to give an answer, but that time Tispai, he knows what to put down on the Scantron. It's last stock. Do you have the wherewithal to put together one more insane stock to keep the set going?
Keep the set going. Can you? Tries the nair, the coverage, but Kazma, I don't think he's afraid to try and challenge it either.
Oh, but he might have to be afraid now as the Pyra comes out, spacing on the dash attack. It's right at the very tip. Tispai gets caught with no mash. The second up tilt will catch him out. A 3-0 for Kazma, where all 3 games were close in the end, but he just never let up control of the pace of the games.
Yeah, unfortunate. You know,